costing the industry.
Try to live stream this if you can. John would like this to go out to our Facebook streams if you can. But pay attention to the video. Alright, here we go. Round 3.
I'm costing the industry billions of dollars because I'm telling their secret.
This person I respect very much because anything on the checklist of what makes a hero, John Bolenbaugh lives up to. Not only has he risked everything, I mean everything, his life, his health, his family, his reputation, to be a truth teller. But he's done it relentlessly. You couldn't create this character. He's a Bronze Star Navy vet who worked for the oil industry. Everyone he knows makes their living from the oil industry. And when he saw what was happening with the Kalamazoo tar sand spill, he made a choice that hopefully all of us would make, but he actually made it and he's paid the consequences. This morning as we were setting up, he was telling me how his ligaments are starting to fall apart because of the chemicals that he's been exposed to. So I don't know of anyone more worthy in America of support than John, because he is the absolute tip of the spear when it comes to turning around the fossil fuel industry and this sort of wrong direction we're going by continuing to build pipelines. And he's just a wealth of information, and our goal today is to find ways to support John's various projects. One of which is, the idea of getting a program for John, because he films continuously everything, and it's not just for the message, it actually protects his life. The cameras on John at all times keeps him alive. And I've said this before, and I strongly believe this: every day this man stays alive is a miracle. And he is leading us.
Anyone that I think that knows you knows that you're probably one of the most honest people I think I have ever met in my life.
My name's John Bolenbaugh. I'm a father of 3. I'm a Navy veteran, Bronze Star, but I used to be an oil supervisor, sad to say. But now I'm the biggest oil whistleblower in history, in United States history, if not the world. I've costed one company $1 billion, and I'm costing the industry billions of dollars because I'm telling their secrets.
200 acres worth. Now we did the math. That's 150 full-length football fields of oil they didn't know was here.
The Kalamazoo River, miles downstream from where the leak occurred, and there's still signs of oil.
This place is full of oil.
Monday, John Bolenbaugh told us of numerous problem areas. He's documented them on Facebook. Bolenbaugh started taking pictures and shooting video and shared his concerns with bosses.
He told me if I ever take another video or picture or go to the press, I would be fired.
A short time later, he was fired.
As a result, rather than thanking him, they in fact violated the law by retaliating against him via termination of his employment.
A former Enbridge employee is blowing the whistle on the company, accusing it of covering up oil. Now controversy, Aaron.
One former worker is doing everything possible to get his story out there. This is all oil.
Well, your hand's already covered. I can see it from here. Hold your hand still.
You think that's clean?
No, you stink like oil.
See it coming up? It's under the sand. It's not in the sand, it's under the sand that they put there. Rocks. All under this entire thing, they put all these rocks trying to cover up the oil. Now, how much oil is under those rocks? We don't even know that. This is just what comes to the surface. What is under the rocks? You can't, it's hard to dig. And they know that. It's a technique they use to cover up oil. All right, so you see how this all bounces right all in here? Can you see that?
Yeah.
The whole thing, it's all oil. This is just canvas. See this? They put this over this entire area. It's all canvas. They plant grass underneath of it. The grass will pop through. This is all oil. Okay? Can you see how deep I am? My whole leg is buried. It's not easy to get out, but this grass is covering it up for you. Alright? I'm just telling you, it's here. It's going to get in your wells. This is the truth. These companies are evil. And what I mean by evil is you do not do this in my community. Ain't gonna happen. Even if I'm dead. It's still all oil, so the animal eats that. Wow. See? Right there. That's thick oil. We're just, these are reporters from New York, from different parts of the country. They came here.
You're not recording me, correct?
I am recording you.
Turn that off.
No, you don't. By law, you don't. No, you don't. By law, you don't. By law.
I know my rights.
You don't.
He's a reporter. If you want to make him look bad, or you look bad, he has a right.
Okay. All right.
You guys make me sick. We can. By law, we can. Yeah, I'm tired of the threats from these guys. I'm tired of your threats. Do you understand what's been going on here? I think it's important that the whole world sees what they're doing. All right.
You and all of the people that have actually supported you along the journey have a big part to play in causing them to now come back and get this thing right. You know, so that also lets me know that if it was clean to begin with, then why are you being asked to come back and clean it again? If it was clean as you suppose, you know. And so hopefully the public now is at a place where they now understand that, okay, John was telling the doggone truth.
They tell you to clean it up. They told you to cover it up, plant grass over it.
Yes.
Dead deer found in the water.
And now we have this massive tumor on her chest.
Oh my God. But this is what they're telling you. And this is what they want you to do. They want you to eat these fish. It's all oil. Contaminated, full of oil. Tumor. Accelerated everybody's sickness.
Killed over 14 fucking people here. You're more than a squeaky wheel. You're a locomotive that just won't go away.
I've had dozens of death threats. I've had attempts on my life. This is billions and trillions of dollars.
Saving your butt even if you don't even know about him. He's out there fighting big oil.
And you're making some very powerful people very angry. At great personal risk to yourself.
I've already contacted the Attorney General. Don't you dare harass me.
He claims death threats were left on his car and tires slashed.
Physically attacking you in the woods.
Hopefully I'm in heaven.
Yeah, you will, because the efforts will have you killed.
Somebody's trying to kill me.
You drew a line in the sand against a very big enemy. You're the Alamo up against the Mexican army. Now, hopefully you don't have the same outcome. But you also can't undo what you started. You can't walk away from it.
They don't want whistleblowers. They don't want nobody to know what they're doing or what they're not doing or what they should be doing and they're not doing. They don't want people to know.
Biggest whistleblowers the oil and gas industry has ever seen.
Spoke out against the oil companies' deceiving practices.
I'm traveling all over.
When John Bolenbaugh goes to a town, he wants everyone to know he's there. The victims of the oil spill, and yes, even the oil companies responsible for it.
They don't care about you, they don't care about me, and they can never clean these oil spills up, ever. And your kids and grandkids are gonna know that you made the decision to pollute the largest freshwater source in the United States and the world.
Covering the controversy surrounding Keystone XL, we've met all kinds of people on both sides of the fight, but now for the first time we've talked with somebody who's actually touched this crude oil with his own hands and seen his own community devastated.
That's really thick oil.
At the time, John Bolenbaugh was a union worker, eventually called in to clean up the more than 800,000 gallons of tar sands that leaked from a broken pipe belonging to the Enbridge Energy Company.
I'm doing a good job of cleaning the oil up, and then they started telling us to cover it up with dirt.
He says the orders were clear. Get the oil out of sight and out of mind.
Wow. There's nothing like a nice day in the hot tub right next to your tar sand Enbridge pipeline.
Karen, they stopped caring about people. They stopped caring.
We have 7 kids with leukemia in my local school system. That's just the ones I know about. You know, I mean, it caused havoc on my body. My ankles are hurting, my kidneys messed up, my daughter was born with a deformity, my dog died, my uncle died, my stepdad had cancer cut out of his face. That's just my family. My cat's got a tumor on its face right now.
Do I think people are faking being sick? I don't see how you can fake dying.
We were out to Standing Rock. I was trying to figure out a way, how do we protect our water, but also educate these corrupt police officers that are getting paid by big oil to harass and brutalize us. So I designed the MATE, Mobile Action Theater for Education, and that's exactly what it is. We made this to take to actions all over the country, and we are going to put this in front of police officers and force them to watch these educational videos. We had lots of help with this, and I want you to know that it is ready to travel the country. All you gotta do is help get me there. We have bulletproof glass that is in front of a 75-inch TV. We have storage space in it for anything that we may need. It's battery operated, solar powered, and it's on wheels. We bought a lettering machine, and we are making signs that we are taking all over the country, and we bought reflective lettering, and these signs are really getting the website out there so it can show those educational videos. But the mobile unit itself, I'm telling you what, it's changing history. It is making a difference. I have an RV now, and I just got to get gasoline to get this mobile unit all over the country. Help me help my kids and your kids. Help me educate the masses. The police officers are changing. They used to be against what we're doing, and many of them now are actually posing for me and us, and they're on our side. And even the union workers have asked me to come and give speeches and show them my documentary. I recently drove my RV around Trump Tower several times. We are going to make a difference for your kids and for my kids. Please donate a subscription of $11.11 a month.
You know, I'm giving my body for this. I'm giving my heart, my soul. Could you pray for me, please?
Was att det var till tack och donationer och tjäna och jag till grandfather to care the nephew, all the things that you do in the world. It will help us, and it will help the young people, and it will help the unborn to know this child is born. We want to live, walk in all the life and natural, but still. Look what happened, and look what's going to happen, and look what already happened. All his words, you take care of those words, and let those messages to apply to every person that he spoke of under the way of life, all my nations. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting me watch.
Yeah.
Please help me welcome our own Powur warrior, John Bolenbaugh, to the stage.
Thank you.
John, real quick, share with people what you've been up to this last year, because it's been a year since you were on the stage before.
I've been to 20 different states. I did about 35 presentations, and I paid for it out of my pocket. Jim donated 4 different times last year of $11, and I've had 10 other people from Powur help me out. Amazing, thank you so much, but it's not enough. $200 a month is not enough. I spent $60,000 out of my pocket last year, and I can't keep doing it. I need your help. I will do everything I can to make sure that these videos help you put solar on someone's home.
I will help you, John.
Thank you.
Here's your first $100 to start, John.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, so I didn't come here for the donations, but I have to. I'm fighting for my kids now, and I just have to have that little extra cash. We need about $350,000 to fund my Help.org organization on a yearly basis, and to do what I want, billboards on highways and editing educational videos.
So here's one of the things is, up until we had this last conversation, it wasn't clear for you and the Consultant University, which, by the way, John has now gone through Consultant University. That was part of his goal last week.
Yeah.
He used to make 6 figures selling windows.
Yeah, I made 130 grand selling windows, but I quit that job to do this full time for free.
And now, because the raising funds is difficult, right? And we talked about it. We said, John, there are people that are cashing, $5,000, $6,000, $20,000 checks in our company right now. Let's put a team together. Let's build a foundation. Let's help you have that kind of income so that you can continue to empower the world. So
I'm going to work my butt off. I will. So in 2018, right now, we have a national tour that we're scheduling. But in November 9, 10, and 11, we are actually having a whistleblower convention. And we're trying to have it right here down the road, 5 miles from here. It's amazing that this all happened this weekend. So I went to look at a facility, and we're having 20 of the top whistleblowers in the world come. So we're trying to get Snowden to Skype in. Chelsea Manning talked about coming. William Binney. We have 20 of the top whistleblowers in the world. We've already got about 10 of them scheduled. So we're going to really try to tell the world the truth about what's really going on. We have NSA, CIA, White House. We have fracking, nuclear, oil, sex trafficking, Me Too movement, vaccines, smart meters. Check out smart meters. I didn't know what it was. I watched a documentary and I can't forget about it now. Just check that out. But we're really trying to tell the world about what's going on. So I thank you for having me. They squeezed me in. Thank you, Jonathan. I wasn't scheduled to do this. They squeezed me in because, they know how passionate I am about this, and they've really been there for me. Jonathan and Jim and Nikia and Thomas and so many people, I can't name them all, have been there for me. Thank you all.
Let's give them a huge hand.
And I'm going to make 6 figures in the next 12 months in Powur. I will.
6 figures, 12 months. Game on.
That's my promise. I got to keep it to myself.
All right, let's do it. All right, give me a huge hand, huge hand. Take it, brother. Pretty powerful experience, right? Pretty powerful day. Every single one of us has our role to play. Maybe it's encouraging John, maybe it's donating, maybe it's helping him build a team, maybe it's building your own team so we have more power in company that we can donate more to, right? What we're about to do is going to be absolutely incredible. So we're going to take a short break. It is called a one function break. What that means is you can do one function. You can make a phone call or use the restroom, but not both. All right? At the same time, if you want, that's weird, but do what you need. All right?